welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Anne. Consider subscribing. So now Stella Damasus story now in the trend all over social media. It has been trending for a couple of days, and when people they talk say the chicken has finally come home to roast, you know. So Stella's marriage of 9 years with her third husband has crashed, and people are all over social media jubilating. You know, she was married to Daniel Monica, that is, he was Doris Simeon's ex-husband and soon to be Stella Damasus now ex-husband. He has dumped Stella, you know, he's one that left the house, and people are jubilating, they are celebrating. They said karma is a dish best served cold. You know, they are serving it to Stella Damasus left, right, center. I mean, she did Nigeria right now. She won't even be able to leave her house because the rate at which people are just bashing on social media is a lot. You know, I'm going to give you guys a bit of background into the story. I'm sure everybody knows. Say, you know, this man Daniel Monica was, you know, first of all, he works in Nollywood as well. I think he's the producer as well. You know, initially was married to Doris Simeon. They look like they were happily married couple. They even have a son together. And all of a sudden, Stella find herself inside the marriage. She became a third party to the marriage. The man abandoned his wife, and here we are now. You know, married to Stella. They've been married for 9 years. They even try 9 years. They've been married for 9 years, and you know, Kasala don't boss, you don't tire, you don't work out. And the funny thing is this, Nollywood is such a small circle. I don't know what, maybe because of the guilt or the embarrassment, say Stella snatched this man, maybe they made them wrong, go America to go hide their face and bury their head in the sand. Nollywood is such a small circle, so I mean, Stella must have been very, very desperate. She must have been shameless to the extent that say now your colleague, your fellow colleague, and people are saying these people used to be best of friends. You know, they were not just random colleagues, they actually knew each other. So now that one, it comes to say now the husband, they entice you, you finally pounced on the man and took him away from the wife. The betrayal is too much. I'm sure they just had to run away from Nigeria so that they can live their lives, you know. And it not even pay me say Stella Damasus snatched her husband, her friend husband. He didn't pay, but he no pay me much. You won't pay me pass for inside and say the man actually eloped with Stella to America, and he took his only son, the son he had with Doris. He took the baby, he just took the child. I don't know whether they say they allow man to they enter play with small pikin. You took the child to America, and they didn't even care about Doris. They didn't even care how unhappy she should have been, and it's so painful that Stella, you know, she must have been aware of this plan. Say this man will carry the bikini rod. Stella, she ordered you as a woman and as a mother yourself. You actually agreed with the man. She must have known. There's no way Stella Damasus did not know that Daniel had this plan to, you know, carry the bikini and run. And you know, they didn't even care if Doris end up with mental problems. So because that was our only son at the time. So women, if you take their child away from them to another, not be say the same country, you know, there's some women maybe in Nigeria, them and the father of the child, they're not getting on, and maybe the father they Ibadan, mama they Lagos State, they are fighting through the court. But you actually took this child to another country, another jurisdiction. Some women will just have mental problems, will just have mental breakdown. They didn't even care about that. I mean, you can snatch her husband, you can take the husband, but why take the child? Why? It's like they want. No. Stella, no. You know, imagine the torture, imagine the sleepless nights. Doris did not know how her son was, whether he was sick, what he was eating. Probably she was even calling Stella Damasus mommy, you know, small picking waiting, you know. I mean, the whole emotional trauma that Doris must have gone through. No wonder people are jubilating, they are celebrating, they are dancing now that Stella Ojo Etija, the marriage just scatter. Come and explain yourself, you know. So the thing is I mean, it's bad enough you snatch the woman's husband, then Nahon had another offense of kidnapping the son. And as far as I'm concerned, Stella, it looks like allegedly she supported the man taking the child out of Nigeria. And Stella Damasus, like I said, she's a mother herself. She has 2 daughters, 2 beautiful daughters. You know, we should pray that, you know, other women will come and scatter her daughter's marriage? Will Stella be happy if something like that happens to her own kids? They always say people that come in and destroy a family, a happily married family, they are called strange women. Yoruba call them Obìnrin Àjòjì. Stella Damascus was Obìnrin Àjòjì. Like, she would never wish this on her children. I don't talk about worst enemy, but she was happy to scatter that person's marriage, happy to carry the pikin, go America. I mean, this woman has tarnished her image. She has spoiled and the funny thing is that Stella Damascus has such good legacy in Nollywood. Before this whole Daniel husband Doris snatching happened, she was a very respected, A-list actress in Nollywood. And this thing Stella Damascus has done, it will cost her a lot. She will pay for it forever and ever, and for years and years. 600 years, Stella they pay for her, because Stella Damasus cannot even have any close friends. No woman, no reasonable woman that knows her history will make friends with her, like close friendship that you can trust. Nobody could try her. Say, because they'll be worried, may cause snatch their own husband. You've given yourself title of husband snatcher. And the thing is the title way Stella Damasus give herself now, title is she cannot shake off. Women that are always they carry another married men, they need to be very careful. Many people don't know you as a husband snatcher, because now blogs where they carry this story now, most blogs are focusing on Stella Damascus. They're focused because what she did is horrendous. It's something that it's unimaginable. Now she has given herself the title of a woman she has given herself the title of a desperate woman. You can do anything, and everybody's focusing on her now. And the thing is this, men can get away with cheating with their wives. They can get away. Some men say they go carry their wife sister, their wife cousin, their wife friend. They can easily get away with it, because we know our men. At the end of the day, when they want to reconcile, they go just say, she used juju for me, I didn't know what I was doing. All of them, they all fall back to, they don't take accountability. Men that do this, they just say, she used juju, I was trying to fight it in my spirit, my head was fighting it, but the juju finish. Once they just claim that you use voodoo on them, all sin is forgiven. Everybody forgets the fact that this man broke his marital vow. Everyone's just going to focus on Stella straight away. It's true. So she has given herself a terrible title of husband snatcher, that she will forever be known. Anywhere where she walk up at, people will point her at her and say, that woman is a husband snatcher. And there's some women, so like Stella Damasus, the stench of infidelity will follow her wherever she goes. This is the price she will pay for, betraying not just another woman, betraying her best friend. It's a terrible thing to do. And I pity her daughters. I really pity them, because this is a very bad example she has set for them, right? Because these kids may be thinking that it's okay to snatch people's husband, it's okay to betray your friend, because this is the example their mother has set forward for them. I really pity them. And they are girls. I really pity them. They've had multiple stepfathers. They probably don't even have stability. Children need all this. They need to know, okay, this is my dad. And I don't even think, honestly, I don't think most men say fair, because Stella Damascus and this Daniel, they were parading themselves on social media as blended family. They love each other, blah blah blah. I don't think a lot of men like the role of a stepfather. So no, I give ourselves. I don't think so. The way the man just jump ship, carry pikin, run, you never look back, say, I get 2 stepchildren. I pity her daughters, the girls. I pity them, because what idea do they now have about marriage, about men, about what friendship will mean nothing to them if their mother can do this. I'm not saying they will, I'm just saying that this is a terrible step that Stella has shown the girls. And Stella cannot have any good friend. Forget it. No normal woman will invite Stella to come to her house as a family friend. They will not invite her for barbecue, cookouts, anywhere they are. In fact, even if they are with her, they are talking to her, they'll be hiding their phone, make she no go collect their husband phone number from there. I mean, this is so bad. And she was one of those actors that I really loved. She was such a good on camera. This woman, they had, you know, she has such prestige. She has just fallen now. Wow. And maybe marriage is not for Stella Damascus, because marriage is not for everyone. It's not everyone. Like, I'm not kind of like swearing for her, you understand? I'm not swearing for her, like, but maybe she's just not cut out to be in long-term committed marriages. Because I mean, how do you explain husband one, okay, that one passed away, 2, 3, how do you explain it? You know, and I don't mean to shame her. I'm not here to shame her, because I still even have a bit of sympathy for her, because at the end of the day, life go humble everybody. There are some experiences you go through in life, you be like, wow, you know, it's gonna shake you. So I don't know, I don't, maybe marriage is not for her, because I don't understand why she's always having problems with the men in her life. Maybe she just can't settle down, you know, she's having issues. And the thing is, the truth is, this relationship is hard work. Marriage is a lot of work, a lot of compromise, a lot of sacrifice. Maybe she's not that kind of person that can compromise. Maybe she's not, you know. But the thing is this, if this marriage with Daniel was not like an abusive marriage, emotional abuse, financial abuse, mental, if it wasn't abusive, maybe they need to go for counseling. There's no shame in, you know, go. If both of you don't know what to do, you can't reconcile, maybe you just need a third party maybe they need therapy. You know, therapy is something that it could work. Maybe she even needs personal therapy, because I don't get it. I don't get why she's like this. You know, she's having problems with her friends, having problems with her men. I don't get it, you know. And the thing is this, if she doesn't work it out with this man, Stella Damascus may be like bad market. Like, how many, except if she's the next person she want to marry now, Oyinbo, right? I don't think in Nigeria man is going to take her seriously. They're going to be like, this one, number 1, number 2, number 3. She looks like bad market, you know. And it's so terrible. I can't even advise her. Say, where do you want to start? Where? You know. And I don't want to sound judgmental. I sympathize with her, because she must be so ashamed. Like, the third one don't crash. The amount of she must be crying, she must be devastated. I sympathize with her, because any woman going through a third marriage, and it's not just crashing, it's a public affair. And the reason why it's a public affair was the way she got the man. He's dodgy, you know. So I really do, like, I don't have any animosity towards her, but she's somebody that women need to stay away from her. Like, you cannot be close friends with her. You cannot, you know, leave her alone with your husband. You don't know what's going to happen. That's just, I'm not saying it to bash her, but that's just fact, pure fact. You know, you don't know what to do. And the thing is this, she, like I said, she has used her hand to tarnish her image in Nollywood, because she was one of the original OGs. She was like at the top. She was an A-list celebrity, but because of man, she don't use her hand to destroy her legacy. Legacy will say the children are supposed to be going anywhere in Nigeria and be proud and say, you know, they see Omotola picking, you know, this celebrity picking, they are proud and say, oh, my mom was this, my mom acted this movie. All her daughters go, they cover their face, because everybody now is going to forget her legacy in Hollywood, and what we're going to remember her for is husband snatcher. Simple. And the weird thing about this story is that it was Daniel, the husband, that jumped the ship. He was the one that moved out of the house, because I think they were living in Texas. He moved out, and not just moved out, he moved to another state. I mean, do you know what it means for you to like run away from your spouse? You didn't go to the next street, you didn't go to the next bus stop, you went to another state completely. I mean, was marriage that bad? And I begin to wonder, is this man a sugar baby? Because I think my time safe. Is it sugar baby? Because the way this guy, they abandoned his first wife, if like say you upgrade to Stella, you know, because maybe the guy was just looking for a softer ground. Maybe Stella had more money, more connection, because I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. It looks like a baby boy, a sugar baby to me, and Stella Damasus looks like the sugar mommy in this story. Because most men that divorce, if you check the statistics out, they don't quickly rush into a new marriage. Newly divorced men, they go paint town red. They go the way they go, they enjoy their freedom like say they just escaped prison. I mean, for Daniel to have, you know, quickly abandoned his wife and quickly marry Stella, there must have been something for him to gain in this situation. And maybe he don't gain now, and there's no other reason to stick around. And he was like, bye Stella. Maybe now what's happened with this. And you know, so this man, the way they quickly hook up with Stella, they look at one. I don't trust him at all. Maybe his second wife needs to sleep with one. If he remarries in the future, she needs to sleep with one eye closed and one eye open, because this guy, somebody that can, you know, carry his son elope without the mother's knowledge, he can do anything. You know, and who do we blame in this situation? We keep saying that we blame the man because he's the one that broke his vow to God, his marital vow and promise to his wife. But I mean, we need to portion blame to Stella because she wasn't blind. You know, she knew this man was a married man and she didn't care about her friendship. She didn't care. She just, you know, she was only concerned about herself. So she looks selfish, she looks desperate, shameless. And you know, Stella used to be such a hot cake, I mean, she could have had any man, any business. Nollywood, most two people marry each other. You could marry a businessman, someone that works in a bank, someone that is, you know, a manager somewhere. But no, now Doris husband, I ain't enter your eye. And there's some women like that, like maybe they get joy, say they snatch people husband. So there's some women that actually they like to date married men or men in committed relationship partners. Maybe they get this excitement like, I'm only where there's nothing you can do. I mean, all these men they snatch said, nobody say they be Prince Charming or Prince William or Prince of Wales. We they manage themselves. You know, what they do like saying I don't achieve, now don't snatch one priceless possession. It doesn't make sense to me. So a lot of women need to be careful of people like Stella Damasus. They call them Obirin Ajoji. If you have any friends say today they chewing gum your husband, man. Watch out for desperate man like that. Stella Damasus, she needs to cover her face. She needs to seek repentance from God, and she needs to seek repentance from Doris. Make she go beg Doris, say she don't really offend this woman. And Doris was such a gentleman, such, I don't know, it be like saying nice girls, men just treat them however they like, because Doris was she's such a calm woman. She has offended Doris. She needs to public apology to this woman. You know, the way she and Daniel were parading themselves on social media, like say they don't find true love, bone of their bone. I was like, what's in this? You know, they are both of them are very shameless. You know, they write episodes on their anniversary like this. You see them on social media, they go write one long paragraph. You know, you would say, wow, they found love with their lives. They are just trying to overcompensate for us, so for us to think that this marriage is really working. But you know, I'm really trying to be, I don't want to be too harsh on her. I think I'm coming across too harsh. I'm gonna you know, slow down on Stella Damasus. Anyway, you know, what I'm actually happy for is that Doris has moved on with her life. She has remarried. She didn't let this situation to weigh her down. She did not become bitter, because there are some women who say, you know, maybe somebody jilted them, their boyfriend or their husband, or somebody, you know, abandoned them. They just become bitter overnight. They hate all men. So I'm really happy that Doris, you know, Doris Simeon, she has given love a second chance. She's happily married to a new man. She don't let them wear her down. So it's really good. She's a very strong woman that she was able to trust another man. You know, that's very difficult for you to trust after a situation like this. And she didn't become bitter. I'm happy she moved on with her life, and this is a lesson to all women like Stella Damasus. We say, nah, snatch be their own destiny. A man that can boldly cheat on his wife with you, he would do 10 times worse to you. You know, the way you get them is the way you lose them. You didn't get nothing from this whole situation. The only thing Stella Damasus gained is embarrassment, shame. I don't know. Like, I wish them the best. I wish Stella the best. I wish Doris the best. Anyway, this is where I'm going to end on this video. If you've enjoyed it, smash that subscribe button. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. And like I say, always say, feel free to share this video on WhatsApp, feel free to share it on Facebook, share it with your family and friends. And until next time, bye guys.